Welcome back to Inside. I'm here with Martin Fisher from Science Central. Everybody knows you.
Well, I try to teach as many people as I can about science, about the cool programs we have, the cool exhibits we have, cool activities we have, including everyone who's watching us right now.
Out in the great unknown.
TV land.
TV land, yes, yes. So what did you bring? You brought some friends with you today.
I did. I decided to delve into the world of biology. Now, biology, of course, is the science of studying life and living systems. So I have a couple of insects. Insects are a type of animal. A lot of people think insects, that's completely different, isn't it? And the answer is no, they are a type of animal. This particular type of insect, and I'll try to turn it down so the camera can see it. Oh, that one fell over. I'm going to take them out in a moment, and yes, we are going to hold them. These are known as Madagascar Hissing Cockroaches. So it's a cockroach. There are, I don't know, over 3,000, 4,000 different species of cockroaches found all over the world. Madagascar hissing cockroaches because they're found on the island of Madagascar.
Do they really hiss?
And they will if we didn't hold them all the time at Science Central. They are so used.
They're friendly.
They are. So the way insects breathe, the way they have air go in and out of their bodies is, and if the camera zooms in, they're probably not going to see it, but I'll try to show the legs and the side of the body. There are tiny little holes called spiracles, and air goes in and air goes out of those tiny little holes along the legs and the side of the body. Now, if I turn it down, you'll see there are segments along the side, along the top of the body. If this animal thinks that I'm a predator or going to come along and chomp on it, it will actually contract the body, force air out through those holes, those spiracles, and it produces a hissing sound. So think about it. They're not breathing the same way you or I would. They don't breathe in and out through their mouth, but rather through those holes along their body. And those sounds like a hissing sound also occur through those holes along the sides of the body and the legs. Now, this is interesting. People will remember, think back to when you were in elementary school, 3 body parts to an insect: head, thorax, and abdomen, and you're going to get to hold this one. The abdomen is the largest part along the bottom. The thorax is the middle part. Now, for this particular type of insect, the head, a lot of people think that it's right there. It isn't. It's actually that tiny little thing underneath. It's almost as if they're curving their body, the head down underneath. So for this type of insect, they have all 3 body parts, but the head is a little harder to see. One of the giveaways is, of course, those antennae. Characteristic of the insects.
He's going to show us.
They have 2 antennae, they'll have compound eyes, and of course insects, again, think back to when you were in elementary school, they have 6 legs, total of 6, 3 on each side of the body. Oh, there you go, good. Now if the camera can zoom in for that, you'll be able to see the underside, what's known as the ventral.
It's hissing.
Yeah. Oh, I'll try to move my microphone a little bit closer. That's great. So that means that it thinks you're a predator coming along to chomp on it, of course. This type of insect, they actually have a couple of other what's known as defense mechanisms besides that hissing sound. Defense mechanism to defend it against a predator. So one of them is that hissing sound if it's an animal that's capable of hearing. Another is, and you can probably feel it on your hand, the legs are kind of thorny, aren't they? Those thorny or barbed legs don't feel very good when it goes down the mouth or a gullet of a predator. And I'm going to place it on the table. As the camera takes a look at the body shape, you'll notice that, here, let's turn him in the other direction, towards the camera. You'll see it has kind of a flattened body shape. So again, if a predator like a bird or a lizard is coming along to chomp on it, it can flatten its body, making it harder to pick up and be eaten.
All right. These things are so cool. So, it's flattening.
Yeah, there
really
you go.
Thinks I'm
and we
a
have
predator
these things at Science Central. They're in our live animal area where we teach people about biology, ecology, nature, and the environment. We have these along with both vertebrates, animals with backbones, and invertebrates like insects, animals that don't have backbones.
All right, get there. Get to Science Central. They have so much cool stuff for young kids, older kids, and those of us who aren't kids anymore. We'll be right back.